Hey everyone, it's Eric here from My 525XL, and today is Friday, January, can't remember, January 12th. Friday, January 12th, just coming at you with another tank update. Last video I showed you some corals that I purchased from the LFS. So what I did, I got them off the frag rack, and I just put together a small rock formation here, and I put 4 of the corals up there, so you can see them there just nesting on the rock. Acclimation was pretty easy. I used the Aqua Forest cement to put these things together, just a rock like I did with the rest of the pieces, and it's done in no time. I mean, it sets so fast. Really have to time your construction, because I actually ended up just solidifying a whole cup of cement because I didn't act fast enough. So works really well, really quick, and of course it's friendly to the aquarium. And then the other Favia I just mounted on its own rock down at the bottom there. So that's where I'm going to keep them for now. I think I don't know if the spacing on the top ones here is going to be enough as they grow, but I've got them on plugs so I can always break them off and move them. But for now I think they'll do okay. I still want to raise those zoas in the back there because they've just encrusted on the rock completely. I might put something underneath to see if I can get it to encrust more, I guess. It's quite a full colony there. Same with here. This was actually an old conch shell that I picked up in Cuba when I was down there on vacation one year, and I just put it in the tank, and I attached the plug of eagle eye zoas there, and they just seem to colonate the rest of the shell. So, and you can see some of the rastas there got onto the other rock, which is cool. I'm okay with that. Other than that, I mean, everything else is pretty cool. The birds of paradise there actually got knocked over by one of the fish. I don't know how hard they run into these things, and it fell onto the plate. So I was able to just pick it up and reattach it to the rock there today. So I did that earlier this morning. But everything else is looking good. Fish are happy, the corals are growing, creamsicles are really starting to take some shape now. Yeah, my Florida Recordias are just branching out all over the place. Not a bad thing, but I am going to try and sell some off because they're getting to be too many, and I don't really want them to go somewhere. And like you can see that guy in the back there, I don't want to go anywhere and die. So this one here, though, I think maybe the torch might be touching it because it doesn't seem to be as happy as the rest. But anyway, the rest of the stuff is doing good. Keeping an eye on that teeny tiny piece of the bird's nest there that I mentioned I found on the bottom of the tank. So it still seems to be growing, which is good. I was hoping to resurrect that little guy. So they grow quite fast, so we'll see some growth there, I guess, in the next couple of months. I mentioned I put the cherry pop up top there just in front of the rock flower. Again, probably not the best place for it, but just where I decided to put it now. So yeah, that's it for the 525. I have not emptied my skimmer, as you'll see down below, looking pretty grungy. I need to do that this weekend. I keep saying that and I don't do it, but I'm going to do it, so I'm gonna do it. Everything else is working well. Got the reef mat rocking, keeping the sump really clean. So again, still happy with that piece of equipment. On the other side of the room, I do have a small, I don't know if it's an issue, but I got some algae growing in this tank. Oh, I gotta feed the horses too. You can see her, she's looking for food. I don't know if you can see if it's gonna pick up. It looks snotty and stringy, and my fear is, of course, if you can guess. Yeah, so I'm gonna do a lights out for a bit. Gonna measure my nutrients. I think what happened is I put the sterilizer on by mistake, and it probably just, I don't know. I don't think I have any nutrients in there right now. It's pretty low. So I'm going to do a lights out. I might, I'm not going to change the feeding. There's only 2 horses in there, so I'll keep that going. But I'll just see how I can manage this. So you can see a lot of the Aster starfish in there now. That came off of the rock that I took from the other tank. But yeah, kind of frustrated with myself for that algae outbreak, but I will manage. Small volume, so we should be okay. Actually, I'm going to feed these guys right now because I was supposed to feed them at noon and it's 2 o'clock. Took the day off today. I'm just going to go into my gizmo here, and hey, there we go. So that just turns off all the pumps and everything, and I'm just gonna dump the shrimp in there, and they'll soon see it. I'm just gonna turn on the light actually, just so they can see. Not that they're blind, but might help them out. I think they always think it's nighttime when the lights are out. So I had the lights out. This is the first full day, and I noticed they weren't really coming around much. Let's put my filter on here. So they'll soon see the food. There we go. So she smells it and go get them. Not real fast movers, as you know, but still enjoyable. And there she goes. Come on, eat up. There you go. So you can see the snotty stuff there. I think if you can pick it up on the camera, I'm not sure the camera's going to get it. So yeah, a little irritated. You can see on the shell. Oh, you can see the bristleworms running for cover now that the lights are on. So we'll have to see how that goes. I don't know. I'm not going to do any big water changes, obviously. So you know the story with dinos, they can be an absolute nightmare. Anyway, we'll see how it goes. I'll keep you guys up to date in the next update, so probably next week. So back to the 525, everything's running good. Loving my Space Invader. See the sweeper tentacles out right now. I posted a short video on that. It's just so cool. I love watching that thing. It's just amazing. So yeah, other than that, still dosing all for reef, like I keep mentioning every couple of videos. Still like that product, but I'm also dosing potassium now, or have been dosing potassium for a while, just for the coloration of the coral, because I don't believe all for reef has it in there. And I noticed my magnesium dropped, so I've been just putting in a couple of like 25 mils every couple of days of magnesium, just to keep it around 1300. Other than that, everything's cool. Calcium's around 4 or 420. Haven't measured my nitrates and phosphates in a while, so I'll probably do that maybe tonight if I can remember. But yeah, everything else is looking pretty cool. Pretty happy, pretty stable. Anyway, that's it for me for today. Yeah, if you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. Haven't added any new hardware, so just really giving you another update on the tank, and really my main focus was just placing these new corals here and created that new rock formation. So yeah, I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend. Any questions, please leave them down below. Again, thank you for watching. Subscriptions keep climbing up. I'm grateful. I don't know how people are subscribing. I guess they like the channel, so that's cool. Really happy to hear that. Again, I'm not making a living off this channel. I'm just posting my progress. So, all right, I'll stop babbling. Have a great weekend, and until we chat again, stay safe and happy reefing.